I honestly, I've washed it clean. I mean, last year was last year. This is a whole new year. So, yeah, I've started. It's definitely a whole new group, whole new season. So I kind of washed it clean, honestly.
What have your impressions of catching from Hank?
Yeah, he's a great guy. It's great to catch balls with him. I mean, obviously, we still have a long ways to go with all our quarterbacks, all our receivers, just timing wise, everything like that. But that'll come. But yeah, he throws real good ball.
What about Sam Phillips? Who's obviously new to
Yeah, he's really real shifty. Yeah, he runs some really good routes. It'll be nice to have him in the rotation, and yeah, just get out there, have a little bit more dynamic guy out there.
Do you get matched up with Zach Bernardo much?
Yeah, a few times. Yeah, it's fun to go against him in practice. Like I mean, when we're running routes against each other, it's real fun. Just childhood friends going out there and doing this in the Big Ten is real special. So
Well, who usually gets the most?
I'll probably I don't know. We go back and forth. We go back and forth. He's a great player, so it's fun.
We said a lot of guys don't play as a true freshman, but you went out and had some big time highlights last year. I mean, what are some of the positive takeaways from your first season of college football?
The experience was huge. Yeah, it was. I was kind of a deer in headlights for a little bit, trying to figure everything out, all of that, just coming into fall camp and trying to do that. But it was fun. It's definitely a great experience. But yeah, like I said, it's a new season, so it's time to move on and get better every day. So
I'm sure you've gotten this question before, but just year two in the offense, the passing game. What are some of the new elements of that? Do you feel like there's going to be some different opportunities for you to make plays?
yeah, for sure. It's been really fun to like experiment with new things. Just know what and how to do things instead of just what to do based on different coverages and all different stuff like that. So it's been really fun this spring just to have that time to develop and do that.
What do you think the next step for you is in your game?
Next step for me is just using my strength, using my size, and then just being physical, getting off the line well, being efficient in and out of my breaks, and be more crisp. So
What are your first impressions of Mark Gronowski?
he's a really good guy. Yeah, it's been good fun to get to know him. Midwest guy that he's obviously really accomplished at his previous school and national champion and all that. But yeah, he's a really good dude. I've enjoyed getting to know him. So.
Does last fall feel like a whirlwind to you? Back in it now.
A little bit, yeah. It was crazy. It was really crazy, but yeah, it's great to have that experience. To be honest, just to go out there and know I've done this before. I can do it again. So.
I've heard the offense has been really clicking in practice. Why has it worked so well this spring?
It's been year two definitely. We've been clicking. We still have a lot to work on for sure. We can just be a lot more crisp with everything. But it's been exciting to have some big plays in practice, to see guys make plays, to just have that camaraderie, to have that second year, have a year under our belts, and know what we're doing at this point. So.
Hank's kind of got thrown into the runs now in the last week or so. What do you see from him as he's gotten in a year behind, so to speak, in learning choices?
Yeah, as far as I have seen, he hasn't missed a beat. Like he's been good. Like running with the twos, he was always good. So I mean, he's been doing a good job. So
What's Sully's legacy here? He was here for 10 months or whatever it was, but he left his mark for sure.
yeah, he did. I love that dude for sure. He's a great leader, and we'll definitely miss his leadership, his passion that he brings to the game. It was probably his decision. So I wish him best of luck, and yeah, we'll miss him for sure.
What have you worked on this spring?
Just being more efficient, being more crisp in my routes, getting off the line better. Like I said, learning how to do things instead of just what to do. So that's been a point of emphasis for sure.
You had a hot start, and then I know you got injured and had some things maybe go a little sideways. But I guess how do you keep that consistency this season?
Yeah, that's definitely a big deal. Consistency, just doing it every day in practice will translate over the field, just like Coach always says. If you do it if you do it consistently, that it'll always show up. So yeah, I think that'll be a really big deal this season.
What have you seen from Sam so far? One of the new guys.
Yeah, he's explosive, definitely explosive, shifty, quick, all those things. So it'll be fun to get him rolling and see what he can do out there.
It seems like you guys have like a lot of that in the receiver room between Sam and Seth and Caden, and then you play in the X. Like, do you guys feel like you balance each other out well, or like it's difficult to defend?
Yeah, we have a really fun room. I really enjoy our room now that we have all of us pretty much have a full year of experience under our belt. So yeah, we definitely have a lot of different guys, a lot of different skill sets, and that'll only make our offense more dynamic and help us to improve. So it's been a fun spring to see that as well.
What are your impressions of Mark so far?
He's a really good guy, really good leader. Obviously, he's really accomplished in his career. So he's been there, he's done that. So he's a great dude, and I really enjoyed getting to know him to this point. So
I know you're a guy that seriously looked at South Dakota State before the bigger schools came in. So I guess how do you maybe evaluate his experience, and like having known a little bit more about South Dakota State than maybe some of the rest of the guys?
Yeah, I mean those guys up there, they do it the right way. They do it a lot similar to here. We do things the right way. We are disciplined and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely that'll translate over to here. They obviously have a really successful program up there, so I think that'll help us along too, knowing he's a winner. So
Been able to talk to Graham much?
yeah,
Since he went up there?
I've been calling him. It's been fun for him. He's developing up there too, so he really enjoys it. Yeah.
What do you kind of take away from your hot start from last year?
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun to get that experience. But I mean, it's a new year, so I'm looking forward to moving on and doing bigger and better things this year, hopefully. So.
Was it difficult to be patient when things really kind of start on fire? It seemed like, and then all of a sudden you have the injury kind of get in the way.
Yeah, the injury definitely sucked. To go out there and then not be able to, it's hard for sure. But I'm grateful for my experiences, and everything happens for a reason. So I mean, I wouldn't have it any other way. So.
Where do you think you've grown the most kind of this year versus last year?
I would say knowing how to do things based on like different coverages rather than like what route I have on a specific play. Being more efficient, definitely. I've definitely having a full winter program to just get like stronger, faster. All that too really has helped me to like just kind of get my legs under me and do that too. So
Fans started to refer to you as RVZ after last year. Have you been like referred to as such, like in high school or anything like that?
not really in high school. Some dudes call me it here.
Okay.
But, yeah.
All right.
Do you like it, or?
Yeah. It's a good ring to it. I like it.
Zach said he had no doubt that you were going to catch the jump balls when you had your hot start because he was throwing them to you in high school. And I asked him, no disrespect to Northwest Iowa football, but it might be a little bit different in college football. What's different about it going up for a jump ball in against Arkansas or Illinois State as compared to Northwest Iowa?
Yeah, it's definitely different. Everyone's bigger, faster, stronger, more physical. I definitely experienced that in fall camp and preparing for the season, just how much of a different vibe it is. But yeah, we play good football up there, so it definitely prepared me here. So.